Think, Natalie, think. Okay, accident scene. Procedural protocol.
What?
It's fine, I'm telling you. I know my body, and it was fine before the fight, and it'll be fine before the next one.
That's if you have a next one. The boxing commission just might yank your license.
They can't do that.
Let's just wait till they review the tape. If they think you threw the fight, they might even file charges.
I didn't take a fall. I wouldn't take a fall.
You know, we'll get you up to that podium, and you tell the press exactly that.
It doesn't make any sense. Nobody had anything to gain by me losing, right? Well, did you ever have any feelings for me, Blair? Or was it all just a setup right from the beginning? I think I deserve an answer.
You are getting exactly what you deserve, Spencer.
Because I sure thought what we had was real. I sure did. I guess I should have known better, huh? The thing is, I didn't lie about loving you. And I would do everything that I did all over again. I am not sorry for what I did in order to be with you. You understand?
That's so sweet, Spencer. Because you know, love means never having to say you're sorry. Isn't that right, Blair?
I was beginning to wonder if you were going to make it.
What are you doing here, Todd?
Oh, you know, I just feel indebted to Spencer because he saved my life. And so I want to know if there's anything I can do to help you out.
You could drop dead.
I already did. And you brought me back.
Okay, you know what? The game is over,
It's never
Spencer.
been a game to me, Blair. Never been a game. That's the difference between me and Psycho Boy. You see, I still care about you. No matter what you did to me, I will always care about you.
Oh, I think you need to look a little closer into my eyes here, and you'll see that I don't care about you. In fact, I despise you.
What I see when I look in your eyes is fear. You know he's going to make your life miserable.
You've got to give him credit. He just doesn't give up. Even at the end here, he still thinks I'm the bad guy.
You are the bad guy, Todd. And Blair knows it. That's why it was so easy to turn her against you in the first place. Excuse me.
Hey, you didn't do anything wrong. You just go in there and you let them know that, okay?
That's not what those wolves are saying.
I didn't take a dive, but how do I say that I was drugged?
Can we prove it somehow?
Well, we tried to get the commission to check Abbott's gloves.
Well, if they find something, doesn't it mean that you're vindicated and Abbott is disqualified?
If Abbott had something on his gloves, he probably got rid of them by now.
Well, then why didn't you have someone hold the gloves for evidence?
Why? I didn't know any of this was going down. I'm sorry, dog, but my crystal ball is at the shop this week.
All right, listen, thanks for looking out, but this wasn't a crime scene.
And yet, if they find something on his gloves, it was.
Would you shut it down? Kristen was out cold. Abbott is running around the ring all jacked up. People are going in and out. I'm standing there stunned. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to be like, hold everything. Let's smell the gloves. Come on, let's get this show started.
Hey, Chris, it's Fernando. I'm Steven. You remember us from Main Square?
Yeah, of course. What's up, guys?
Yeah, what happened, man? You're the best. You could beat anyone. We know you'd never take a dive. Huh? You wouldn't, would you?
How'd you know I was coming?
You promised you'd come and tell me when it was all over. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over.
You got the guy who killed me?
I got him finally. He's gonna pay.
What about you?
I think I'm done paying. I think now I just want to get some peace.
You really mean that?
I figure I spent the better part of my adult life trying to find the man who shot you. I gotta close that book, Dad.
I'm glad. Vengeance consumed you, didn't it?
That it did.
Ate up any chance you had to be happy.
Well, I've always been a miserable son of a bitch, but maybe now it's over.
Are you happy now, Johnny?
Okay, thank you all for coming. My name is Vincent Jones, and I'm Kristen Vega's manager. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy and alleged cheating allegations surrounding last night's fight, and we would like to clear it up. So I thought it'd be best to have Mr. Vega come up here himself to tell you exactly what happened, and he can answer any questions that you might have.
I'll answer all your questions the best I can, but first I'd like to say something.
Listen on, that present you will get into. Thanks.
What present?
If you feel like it's over, you should allow yourself to be happy.
I guess it all depends on what your definition of happiness is.
It's a state of mind, son.
Or whatever you call it. Feels pretty damn good. Better than a shot of single malt on a cold day.
Feels good for me, too. Knowing that after all these years, you finally caught the man who shot me.
I should have caught him sooner.
For yourself?
For you.
You felt responsible, didn't you? For my death.
Somehow I always felt like I could have kept it from happening. Like I missed something that day. You know, I wanted to be there for you in the ER. To comfort you. To be there for you. But it seemed like the more I said, the more upset you got, and I never knew why.
Move it, people, let's go!
You were pointing it somewhere else. Nurse, get that kid out of here, please.
Daddy, let go. That's my dad.
Nurse, get that kid out of here, please.
Dad!
You weren't even pointing at me. You were pointing at Truman. He was standing right behind me. If I just would have turned around, I would have understood what you were trying to tell me.
No. No. There was no way you could have understood. Not then, Johnny. But you do now. You've got him. That's what matters.
Yeah, we have him, Dad. You're right. That's all that matters.
So, what's in the envelope that you couldn't wait to get your hands on?
It's our percent of the gate. Vega may not have won,
but we still get paid. It's not the prize we were hoping for, but it's something.
Hold it down. See it. Check out the monitor. Abbott's punch never connected.
Hey, who told you to take the fall? No one told me to take a fall. I don't take falls. Never have, never will.
So then tell us exactly what happened last night.
Suppose I should really thank you, Manning, for being such a bad guy, because otherwise Blair would have never known what it's like to be loved by a real man.
He's just trying to tick you off, Todd.
Well, he does have a point. I'm not exactly a model citizen.
Never will be.
But you know, though, Blair is no angel either. That's why you're attracted to him.
I have a very rich history with Todd. It's full of scandal, and that's why I think half the people in this town think that we deserve each other because we're both so screwed up.
What happens there?
Thank you for that little insight into what your life together has been like. I can hardly wait to get out of here to see how things have progressed.
It's not going to happen, is it?
These charges, the murder charge, everything will be dropped, Manning.
It's a pretty long list, though, Spencer. I'm certain there are lots of other crimes.
Circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial, like the gun that
The gun.
killed John
Even if they could
McVeigh's
prove that
father,
was my gun, they
that's
cannot put it in my hand all those years ago. But I'm not going to discuss the fine points of my defense with you people. What I do want to talk about is the party we're going to have when I get out of here.
But you know you're never going to get out of here, right? You're going to die. You see that? Look. See his face. He's just terrified. It's great. I tell you, though, if you do manage to weasel yourself out of here, I'm going to be waiting on the outside. I'm kidding myself.
Christian said you were looking for me?
You're Natalie?
Yeah, why?
Well, if I didn't have a reason before, I got one now.
Thank you for letting me be mad. I mean, I know it sounds kind of weird, but you're the only one who will just let me get it all out. Everybody else wants me to be a hero or a widow or a basket case, and you just accept me for whatever comes out.
It's no big deal.
It is.
Truman. I should have figured it out.
You were a child.
Of course he was at the hospital that night.
He was.
And Vickers was there too, wasn't he?
That kid couldn't have hit the broadside of a barn with a cannon. He was shaking like a leaf.
Thought he had shot a cop.
And do you think Spencer was there to comfort him?
Hey, please drop it. Do something fast. Let me go.
Did you hear what that nurse just said? He's dead. I killed that cop.
You know what that means? That makes you a murderer. You understand now? You know what you have to do?
I don't know.
You gotta get the hell out of here, all right? Just go. Run. Leave now.
That son of a bitch was gonna let his own brother hang for a murder he didn't commit.
Yeah. He isn't a good man now, and he wasn't then.
Makes you realize nothing's more important than family.
No, there isn't.
You have a grandson, you know?
Do I?
Yeah, Michael and Marcy, they're adopting a little boy. They call him Thomas.
That's wonderful.
Hey, you remember that Atlantic City PD cap you bought me for Christmas?
Yeah. Never got a chance to give it to you, did I?
No, Pete took care of that. And I gave it to Thomas.
You didn't want to save it for your own son?
Well, I don't know about me settling down. And if I did, I'm not too sure about my kid being a cop.
Why not? It's an honorable profession. That is, if you're in it for the right reasons.
Yeah. I know I'm staying on the job. It's funny. I always wanted to be like you, Dad. I never wanted to be anything else.
Yeah. It's a lonely job. Not to mention dangerous.
So the only thing I'm good at. You know, I told you this, but I thought about quitting once. Yeah. I even wrote down the name of that driving school, you know. I thought about maybe driving a big rig across the country and stuff, but... hell, that's not for me. I can't let the job consume me the way it has.
Sometimes we're driven by our demons, and we make foolish choices. Like going into that alley blind without a backup. If I hadn't gone in there, I would have come home to my family. To you, to Michael, to your mother.
We've all made our share of mistakes.
Take a step, and the doc here is dead.
Picked the wrong day to screw with the LPD.
What do you want to do, negotiate?
Yeah. Like this.
I mean it, I'll shoot.
Drop it.
Stop first.
Drop it or I drop you.
What are you doing? We're going down.
We go down together.
So we're going to die handcuffed together?
Looks that way.
Now what do I do?
Just your brain. I know I've had my demons, but I hope that's the last of them. I need them to be gone.
I hope so. What now, Johnny?
Mr. Vega! What caused you to go down last night?
I don't know. Look, there was something on Abbott's glove. Some kind of drug. I could smell it. It made me dizzy. I got disoriented. That's what made me go down. It's the only logical explanation.
Are you suggesting Abbott drugged all of his opponents?
Now, why would I do that? The fight was mine. I was ahead on points. That championship belt should have been mine.
Hey, the champ could have rallied.
No way. His legs were too heavy.
Hey, he's a strong finish.
Yeah, well, so am I.
Not last night.
Listen. Calm down. The commission is doing a full investigation, so why don't we just wait until they finish before we cast any more stones? And before I go, let me leave you with this. Why would my fighter, Christian Vega, go out like a chump when he could have walked out the champ?
Vega was heavily favored. Anyone that bet against him would have made a killing. That's right.
Well, if we're talking about money, my fighter's share of the purse would have set him off for a long time. And to go down without a punch, he would have had to been a corrupt, desperate man. Let me tell you, I assure you that my fighter is neither desperate nor a criminal.
Yeah. Then why was he in prison? Yeah. Wait a minute, that's not the issue here. That's not the issue. I did not throw that fight. Now, I don't know what went down last night, but I'm going to find out. And when I do, whoever did this is going to pay.
Come on. Have you thought about what's next?
Making up for lost time. I don't know, I'm actually... maybe starting a family of my own. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't make a very good father.
Why is that?
A lot of people tell me that I'm closed off, and I'm moody, I'm short-tempered.
Sounds like you take after your old man.
Maybe I do.
Being dead hasn't erased my shortcomings. It's just given you time to forget them.
Let's leave it that way.
So, is there anyone?
Natalie.
By the way you say her name, it sounds like you care for her very much.
She just has one flaw.
What's that?
She has feelings for me.
Why is that a flaw?
Beyond the obvious. I've treated her like crap.
What am I supposed to do, John? Just lock myself up in my house?
Yeah.
Wait till the killer gets caught?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, Natalie.
I won't do any more favors for you again.
Good. You know why? Because I don't want it. The last thing I need is for someone I love to get killed again.
So?
So what? So that's it. I mean, she can be a pain in the ass, and And I'm a real jerk.
Come on now, Johnny. Give me the details. I've got nothing but time.
Yeah, there's more. Stay with me, Natalie. Stay with me! Still here.
It's St. Jude.
Now, how'd you know about St. Jude?
They say that St. Jude's supposed to look after cops.
Actually, St. Michael's the patron saint of policemen. St. Jude is for lost causes.
Really?
He's supposed to make the impossible possible.
Big job. Merry Christmas, John. What is all this?
I don't know. What does it look like?
You set it up, you told me.
Well, I just thought maybe you'd want to spend the night with me. Let's see what happens.
I'm sorry. I promised myself that if I ever got out of that pit, I would stop doing things like that.
Funny, because I promised myself that if you made it, I'd start doing some things differently too.
Sounds like love to me.
Do you have any proof you were set up?
Not yet.
Listen, thank you all. It's been a very long 24 hours, and Mr. Vega is understandably exhausted. So we'll get back to you as soon as we have any news, or as soon as the boxing commission comes to a final decision. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
I'm sure it's not going to come back to bite you.
Don't worry, they're not going to come up with nothing except maybe Christian took a fall.
I feel sorry for this guy, man. But you don't feel sorry for your wallet. He had potential.
Not with that bum hand, he didn't. He wasn't going to end up anywhere but the clinic.
Did you hear that, Blair? The man you profess to love just threatened to kill me. What a guy, huh? And you wonder why she left you? Ran off to me, thinking that you were capable of killing Margaret and your very own son.
On your BS.
I didn't steal Blair away from you, Todd. You drove her away, man, yourself.
Todd, just
You
don't.
know, the thing is that you're never going to be able to forgive her either. You're so full of venom, you know that? I'm not even convinced that you didn't kill your own son.
Where is he, Truman? Why don't you tell me where he is?
Why don't you be decent? Just one moment in your life and tell Todd where his son is.
And what would be in it for me? Nobody even told me I had a son.
Lucky for him. That's how come he turned out so decent.
You know, Manning, if your son never knows you, he just might stand a chance at being a decent human being as well. But it doesn't matter because you're never going to find him, even if he is still alive.
So help me, Truman. If you hurt him...
Oh, trust me, I didn't harm one hair on his cute little bald head. Margaret, on the other hand, I mean,
okay, you know what?
She's capable of just about anything.
Why did you come here?
Because I wanted Spencer to hear 3 little words. What in hell?
I don't know what I like better, watching her coming or going.
She's very pretty.
All right, everything. It's just me and you now. Why did you come here? You have something to say to me? Say it.
You're at peace with it all, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that.
Why haven't you made a commitment to your girl?
Well, maybe I'm going to.
Going to?
Don't push me. All right, you know? I don't even know what you would say. I'm not exactly the easiest person in the world to get along with.
Well, you'll never know until you ask. My hunch is she'll hang in there for the long haul. She's already stuck with you, and it sounds like she's seen you at your worst.
That's for sure.
This is just what you need. Someone to love and talk to.
See, none of that stuff comes easy for me, Dad.
Which is why you need someone who will love you unconditionally.
She is always there.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to take you down a notch when you're being a jerk.
I was never shy about that.
Neither was your mother. This is just what you need. Not just someone who'll give you a home and a family, but someone who can give you a safe place to go where your demons won't follow.
You know, I spent so much time alone. I never really stopped and thought about a future with somebody.
Okay, honey. Mom, let me take the shot. All right, well, just remember to hit the side of that red ball, okay? That's cheating. She can't touch.
She's right. Those are the rules. Why don't you just...
Okay, well, just flip your bridge thumb a little bit, okay? And then remember to pull the cue straight back, all right? Little top spin, and don't forget to follow through. Mom, if you stop talking, I could take the shot.
I agree.
Now it's our turn.
Now it's our turn. Here we go.
What do you think, Dad? The side pocket?
I think the side pocket looks really good.
Hey, you said that was cheating.
When did I say that? You ready? One thing we have to do first.
We win. I love you, Dad.
You won, sweetie. I love you too. All right, shake hands with your brother, okay? Good game. All right, we got time for one more game. Let's rack them up quick. We get going, all right?
It's turn.
Don't let her get your hair.
That's the life you deserve, Johnny.
Vincent. Look, I don't appreciate your attitude earlier, but I have to thank you.
For what?
For trading roles with Christian. You were fighting for him.
Well, that's what a boxing manager has to do sometimes. But I don't know how easy it's going to be to change public opinion. Another day or two, and the Phantom Punch is going to be the most searched phrase on the internet.
Then we need to prove that there was something on Abbott's glove.
And if we can't...
We have to.
Guard, you can escort Mr. Manning out of here now. He's quite finished.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah?
Hey, I need to talk to you. Can you meet me in Angel Square?
Sure.
How soon can you get there?
I'm on my way now.
Thanks, Todd. I really need your help.
Okay. I'm sorry, we're going to have to finish our little chat later. We'll finish it for sure, though. I just want you to know that I'm really going to look forward to seeing you die. Hey, Spencer, do you think that it's in poor taste to bring popcorn to an execution? No, I'll think about it. Have a good night.
Nothing makes me feel more in control than pool when I'm playing.
You should see yourself when you move around that table. It's something.
Well, you're pretty slick yourself. Sure you didn't lose on purpose?
I'm not that nice of a guy, Natalie. What? You ran the table. You left me with nothing.
Yes, I did.
Not that's any of my business or anything, but you think maybe when I'm gone you'll maybe play a little?
Before tonight, I would have said no. Maybe I will. Thank you for pestering me.
You got it.
Doesn't the winner owe you a drink?
I gotta get back. My stuff in the bag and I'm expecting me in New Jersey in the morning.
They must be pretty happy with you with the job you've done here. Catching the music box killer.
Let's hope.
Well, I mean, everyone says it's a solid case. A lot of women in Lambview are going to breathe easier because of you.
Yeah, maybe.
And, I'll miss you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's my number. Maybe you'll use it sometime.
I will.
All right.
John.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
How about a game of poker?
Sure. You want to buck a hand or something? Make it interesting?
Have you ever played emotional strip poker? It's fun, it is. See, the loser of the hand has to tell the winner something they've never told them before. No holding back allowed. Don't mess with the champ, Lieutenant.
That's a good hand.
Mm-hmm.
Two pair, that's a very good hand. But I think that one might be better. So by your own rules, you need to tell me something that you've never told me before. How'd you say it? No holding back?
I've never stopped loving you.
Y'all want to know what's going on with me and Natalie? Well, this is what's going on with me and Natalie. There. Now y'all got it out of your systems? Good. Recess is over. Now get back to work.
Hurry home, John.
You know, used to say to me, she used to say, stop daydreaming, get back to reality. Truth is, sometimes reality bites hard.
And sometimes we can't prevent bad things from happening.
Well, what's your point?
Don't what if yourself into a safe little corner, Johnny. I'm proud of you, son. And you deserve true peace and happiness. Where do you think that comes from?
I guess it comes from love. Hey, where'd you learn to shoot like that?
Mom, obviously.
Hey, not funny.
This is it. This is for the championship.
Okay.
Sorry, Dad.
No worries. You did great. All right, two little hustlers. Let's get you home. It's getting late, all right? Time for bed. Did we have fun?
Yep.
We did?
Yep.
All right. Who brought their money? All right, let's get out of here.
It's the little things that we remember. So what's going on behind those blue eyes of yours? I'll be damned. You're gonna ask that girl to marry you, aren't you? Gotta go, Dad.
On the next, One Life to Live.
It kind of makes you wonder who's the boss, doesn't it?
One more time, Jay.
Somebody set me up.
I need to find out who tried to hurt him during his title bout and why.
You okay?
Yeah, I am. Just not so sure about John.